Okay, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom, Labakar Yom Shah, Yasha Allah's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. This just came in. You know, this thing is heating up. You know, and it's very necessary to pay attention to all these moving pieces, because every second, every moment counts right now. While the world is asleep, lackadaisical, right? They caught up in their own, path, their own design. This world is falling apart bit by bit. This is a serious attack here. It's going to escalate, and you see this is down. This is the Houthis, the rebels, attacked in a U.S. ship. Now they trying to throw claim around. Was it an Israel ship? Was it a U.S. ship? Well, these Houthis is set up to go against the U.S. allies as well as Israel, and it looked like they actually attacked the ship. We're going to look at this video. This is serious because as they go into this video was full of this, Salakia. This destroyer was full of Marines. And this destroyer, I remember when this destroyer was launched, and the commander gave a warning and said, do not attack us. They said they was just going down there to monitor. This is down in the Red Sea now. You know the location of the Red Sea. They said, we're just monitoring what's going on with the war. Do not attack us. So they are definitely, the Lord got the wheels turning. This thing is escalating. Because the guy, I forget who it was, but I know he gave a warning out. And he said, if you attack us, another man will be raising your children.
Vessels were linked to Israel. According to the Pentagon, an American warship also came under attack. Iran-backed Houthis did not mention the U.S. vessel, but said the attacks would continue as long as Israel continues its war with Hamas. The incidents come amid heightened tensions in the Red Sea and surrounding waters after Houthis seized an Israeli-linked cargo vessel last month. Correspondent Janelle Dumoulin in Washington is following those developments. Welcome, Janelle. What more do we know about the attack on the U.S. warship?
Well, the U.S. warship in question is the USS Carney. Now, that is a destroyer. It's part of the USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group. Now, if you remember, that was the carrier strike group that was deployed to the region in the aftermath of October 7, when Hamas attacked Israel. We know that the attack started at approximately 10 a.m. Sana time. It lasted for around 5 hours, and the USS Carney reportedly opened in self-defense. We've since heard that it managed to shoot down two Houthi drones. Now, this incident is thought to be significant because even as we have been seeing a ramping up of Houthi attacks on vessels in the region, this is the first time that multiple vessels have been involved in a single Houthi attack. Saying that, however, the USS Carney did not sustain any damage. No injuries were reported on board. Analysts seem to believe that this was much more about sending the U.S. Navy a message than causing any real damage. However, as we have been hearing, this is just the latest in a series of attacks, and there's no reason to assume that it will be the last.
And so what role is the U.S. military playing in the Red Sea?
Well, it's important to note that even before the October 7 attack on Israel, the U.S. Navy had already been bolstering its presence in the region. We're talking thousands of troops. We're talking different kinds of warplanes, naval vessels. And the reason that Washington has always cited is the protection of the free flow of trade and the freedom of navigation. This is, of course, an important waterway for global trade. It's a shortcut between Asia and Europe. But zooming beyond that, it's become important to Washington to underline its role there as a very important security actor, especially because of the shifting relationships in the region between the Gulf countries themselves, but also with U.S. strategic competitors like Russia and China. So it's become very important to Washington to enlarge its presence there, to show that it is very much there as a deterrent presence as well. And of course, October 7 happened, and that added another layer of volatility to the region and increased reason for the U.S. to be active.
Okay,
Let's get it on. But so as you can see, they gave America a warning. Check that out. No longer America giving them warning shots. They gave America a warning. So you can see the Pentagon says U.S. Navy warship and multiple commercial ships have come under attack. So it's being reported. This was 56 minutes ago. See, so it's all over. You can see warships, and you see where's the location down in that Red Sea. So we getting closer and closer to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh-Shaphat, the War of Armageddon. Okay. So, this is just a little information on what is the Houthis issue with Yemen. Read up on these Houthis, the Houthis movements. There's supposed to be a little rebel movement, but listen, man, these are all proxy wars. This is big. This is going somewhere. This is prophecy. These are details. I'm interested. If you're interested, we watching this thing blow by blow. This is an amazing ending to this movie. This is Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. And that's the grave. That hell is Sheol. Okay? It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. Proven reincarnation. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? So now they're giving warnings. Ultimately, this is going to be this man's fate. It's going to be sealed. The Lord going to seal the deal when these angels finally attack. But right now, these weak nations, these Houthis, this Yemen would have never spoke up against this man in the 60s. All these weak countries are now speaking up because we at the end. They standing up to the bully. And those destroyers that's over there in the Red Sea, those are top not Navy SEALs. It's I forget who's on them ships. What branch, but they special forces, man. They mean business. And they gave them a warning, do not attack us. So we gotta see where this is gonna go. But we see they standing up now. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Because everybody got the same missile power now. Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Never before were they ever speaking against the American military, man. America spends 65% of its budget on war power. Okay? That's the military arm of the beast, the Pentagon. So everybody's stepping up to the plate now. We at the end. And the noise of thy vows and the worm is spread under thee. And thy worms cover thee, meaning your judgment is set, man. Esau, in the spirit, you already lost. We just watching this thing play out. And yes, it is beautiful. So we got to see what's coming out of this. Yeah, but they're setting off all kind of attacks on this man at this time, man. Stay up, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Hakwatah Shalom.